So the amount of times I do back-to-back videos, it's kind of getting funny now. Anyways, what's up, guys? Stray Kids released what I'm gonna guess is somewhat like a performance video for the song TMT. I kind of felt like it was like a repackaged album for Yellowwood, Clear to Yellowwood. So of course I'm gonna check it out because I love Stray Kids, and recently I've been watching more of like reality style of their stuff just to get to know them better. Let's check it out. Stray Kids. I wonder if I can guess their location. Ooh, kicking it off with Felix. Nasty Bass voice. If you didn't know, Felix is my Stray Kids bias. Charmin. So this whole video, I can tell, is gonna once again use a lot of like real location based footage. Woojin. Somin. Bye-bye, Sreka Minho. Hyunjin. Ryan. I still haven't figured out where they could be. And Bunch. I feel like my voice is getting decreasingly lower, like more quiet. Bring it up. I like how the camera person is moving the camera. I know they're playing basketball. Han. I think it's actually really awesome that Bangchan is not only a rapper but also a vocalist. We love a duality. Yo, Minho looks so damn good. I mean, of course they absolutely all do. It's kind of a cross between a music video and a performance video, somewhere in between that. Because they're not doing any choreo, and they're mostly just like singing it, slash rapping it. Pizza! I also like how like sunny and bright it is everywhere they're filming. In a neighborhood area, in a city area. Stray Kids everywhere all around the world. You make Stray Kids day. Alright, I'm going to jump straight into round 2 with the captions so that I can actually understand what the song is about. Oh, wow, that went by fast. God. It's a little bit annoying when you're reading captions and it's a rapping part because you have to read so fast. So you know what? I'm just going to pause when it's rapping parts. That way I can actually read them and understand them and not have to like race through the words. The night when all sorts of thoughts come to mind. As usual, I look up to the night sky as there are more stars twinkling. Why do I get more nervous and anxious? Isn't looking up to the stars meant to make you feel less anxious? Because the whole like change of perspective and whatnot. And plus the stars are insanely beautiful anyway, so how can you possibly get anxious looking at stars? Oh, well, it's literally about to give me the answer right now. Just keep reading, Sean. As if the stars are looking down on me, I feel bad these days. That's not good. Should I follow the blowing wind? Am I left behind facing the headwind? Not anyone can do this. I shout out every day that I'm not anyone. I know my situation and circumstances, but I keep going this way. I keep going on this way. No matter how much I walk, I still remain in the same place. Treadmill. This deja vu is unwelcomed. It distresses me. The two different paths between crisis and opportunity. Ooh, that's a good line. Another group coming through with some really powerful, like, in-depth lines. The two different paths between crisis and opportunity is the one that I've been on a crisis. Pretending not to know, I keep asking. Okay, and this is a vocal pause, so I can just read along without having to keep pausing. I want to be like the twinkling star. Not everyone can be a star. I'm afraid of falling like the falling stars. All sorts of thoughts come to my mind. Should I go or not? All sorts of thoughts come to my mind. Why am I wondering even if I chose my path? Another really good line. Why am I wondering even if I chose my path? Yo, this song is speaking volumes to me. And I'd say about like maybe a month or two ago where I was at before doing hypnotherapy. Yes, if you didn't know, I did hypnotherapy to help myself, as one would. Anyway, so yeah, I definitely have a lot of like relation to that line. I ran looking at the star. I feel hopeless about my path, so I'm scared again. Yo! Stray Kids know how to be like relatable to young audiences. Like every song they produce always has a really strong relation to younger people, like preteen to teenagers who are figuring out this shit, you know? I feel hopeless about my path, so I'm scared again. There was actually a time before I went on this practically year-long hiatus from YouTube. I was doing beauty videos, and just more and more every day I was just like straying further and further away from it. I didn't want to film. I didn't want to edit. I didn't want to do anything YouTube related, yet I still wanted to do YouTube. It's a fun thing to do and it's an awesome creative outlet. But I saw the little things that keep getting in the way, you know, like copyrights and demonetization and all those things. Obviously this applies to different types of paths that people take, different like career choices. And sometimes when you're doing YouTubing, because it takes a while to reach a really good momentum of viewers and subscribers and just like an overall creation of community, there are times when it doesn't feel like there's any movement, any progress in what you're doing. And I honestly feel like when you're starting out on YouTube, that is really a strong, like, that is something that definitely happens. Because when you're starting out, things are really slow. And you don't want to make yourself sound all like braggy and boasty and like you're selling yourself, so to speak. You want to sound as real and genuine and authentic and just being yourself as you possibly can. And, you know, I know where I was going with this, but now I feel like I'm going off on a tangent. Let's just bring it back in a little. I feel hopeless about my path, so I'm scared again. There have been times when doing YouTube in the past and a little bit during the present now, or like recent past, that I had those feelings as well. And then actually when I was out shopping with my mom to get my sister a birthday present, I saw this quote near the checkout counter, obviously, you know, where you buy your stuff. And this quote was, "If you love what you do, you will be successful." And that honestly spoke volumes to me in that moment. That made me, that kind of like reminded me, you love to do YouTube and you found something you really love to do, reacting to videos. So you found two things that you really like and you see yourself doing, which means, yes, things will start off slow, but if everything starts off slow, it will pick up gradually. So, yeah. Okay, let's continue. Can I be like the star? Yes, yes you can. Right at the get-go, I will say yes, you can. Have I come too far? It's the same even if I look back. In darkness I've walked by relying only on the shining star. I know I've been walking this way based on my will and choice. But I keep looking elsewhere. I swear to God, they have been reading my mind. From my perspective, from like my persona right now, they are speaking as if they have been reading my mind. What? This is kind of like crazy. Are these my lingering feelings? Yes. I know it shouldn't, but I'm afraid that it will turn into regrets. Okay, this is starting to blow my mind now. Who would challenge knowing that it's impossible? I often get hurt after coming in, but I pretend working hard if I step backwards. Will somebody blame me for being irresponsible? But I pretend working hard if I step backwards. Okay, I feel like there's a kind of error in translation here. But I pretend I'm working hard, but if I step backwards, will somebody blame me for being irresponsible? I think that's a better translation. So yeah, I pretend to be working hard, but if I step backwards, will somebody blame me for being irresponsible? The path I've been looking upon the star. There we go. Fades away in the dense forest. Fades away in the dense forest silence. It really does help to read out these lines the right way so that it makes sense. I'm afraid that the star I've been watching have already fallen like a meteor. I want to be like the twinkling star. So yeah, a lot of talk about stars in this song. I'm afraid of falling like other falling stars. All sorts of thoughts come to mind. It's basically the chorus part, so I don't really need to read that out. Honestly, this is my choice. I wish. But I feel nervous about not being able to do... But I feel nervous about not being able to do it as I wish. It's because these papers don't have like any grammar marks, so it's like hard to sort of like figure out the right grammatical way of reading it out. Only the expectations for me grew bigger. I'm afraid to fall down if I rely on more. Shall I turn back? So yeah, there's a lot of talk of like uncertainty, fear. I've gone all this away, but is it worth it? Should I go back? Will that not work out? In the song Side Effects, it's a lot of talk about like back and forth conflict versus confidence, or like conflict versus vulnerability. This is also sort of like going along those channels as well. There's lines, whatever. Stray kids club together with do what you want to do. Don't look back. Should I go or not? I have all sorts of thoughts in my mind. Why am I wondering even if I chose my path? I ran looking at the star. I feel hopeless about my past, so I'm scared again. Can I be like the star? Well, damn. So, powerful song, and they always produce like powerful songs, like powerful messages in the songs. See, I think the concept of this video isn't so much for show, but so much just for message. I think I have definitely said plenty, so yeah, I will conclude this video here. If you like this video, hit the like button below. Comment below if you've seen this video and if you have any of your own opinions, comments, whatever about it. If you have been in a similar situation to what the song is talking about, you don't have to just close that story if you don't want to. You can if you want. If you don't want to, that's fine. Yeah, so most recent upload, or like last upload, is right there. If you want to check it out, you can click on it. It'll take you straight there. Subscribe button is there if you want to subscribe to my channel. That would be awesome. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys. 안녕하세요.